do some Kairos. Um, really needs to be like a stage where I re-stuff. I don't know. How do we do that is the question. Game, not game hooks. Game stain. There's init game, right? So it's kind of annoying. Like lots of this should just be probably like its own structure or something, and maybe allocated on arena instead of like how it is or something. Whatever. Maybe that's not that big of a deal. But what I will do is send player AI. And I'll see player, and we'll say char star Kairos path. Probably. And what I will do is I will say this. Player AI equals player. Yeah. And I will free the runtime first if it exists, right? The neat thing that I do always do with free runtime with free functions, I actually recently found that Casey also does that. I saw that in his course, paid course for performance aware programming. But this is something I always done. So for free, I pass a pointer, and I mem set it to 0 or something, right? I reset it, so it's back to 0 initialized, basically, right? And that way, it's more expected. You don't get like undefined behavior randomly, and that's good. Okay, and now here we'll do this. Set player AI. Or maybe, or also this wouldn't be static. It would be like, if we start player AI script, question mark. And now here I can say this, right? Okay. Okay, now I think what I'll do is um so in data, oh, AI dev, by the way. Yeah, I think I'll go here and I will say like maybe I'll move the AI script here, right? Antikythera. This AI script. Right. Uh, is there like a way of pushing the runtime? So push working directory is what I'm thinking of. Push runtime. Push working directory. Working directory. Don't see anything like that. So maybe when I like enter the Kairos program, that's when I would set the working directory. I kinda hate the fact that I'm using charster at all. Ideally, I would just consistently use string everywhere, but problem is that push entire file and load entire file use charster. This charster has this annoying thing that you have to zero terminated. And sometimes strings themselves are not zero terminated. That's their advantage, right? You can point to any memory instead of having to allocate new memory. But well, okay. Now here what I will use is to print f. To make porting this to Symbiable even more annoying. Maybe working directory should be the second argument. Defaulting to none. I don't know. Maybe none. I kind of like that idea. Okay, and now runtime. And at Kairos program, we also have this flipped. Um, okay, and now anytime I've used okay. So now anytime I've used path, so here I would rename this to file name, I think. Do I need file name here? Probably none. Oh, maybe for error reporting actually. And now compiler path equals path string. Okay. Okay. I think parser needs the working directory. Or rather, oh yeah, sure. Oh, god damn it. This one expects a file name. Let's do it like that. Working directory. I think we'll need that. This should just be named file name. This should be named path. This one should just be this. We need a zero terminated string, right? And here this is parser is arena. This parser working directory. This is path data like this. File name add. Fine, and now what we can do is working parser, working directory, parser, path, file name add, and then path. That's the path. Okay. Oh god damn. Just so much. So much things to buy. So many things to pass. Yeah, and now what I need is working directory, file name, and yeah, then it works. Okay, does it work is the question now. And I think to test that, I will just move this file. First, maybe let's run it ordinarily. Yeah, ASD. Yeah, works. And now let's move it to data AI and let's Come on, this is something I should move. As well. Okay. Exclude. Okay, now go to data, AI, come on, include. Right, and now I moved them all back to Kairos. Maybe I even make a filter. Okay, and now Kai test I'll add here. I'll add this here. Yeah, and now ignore file needs to get the path. I think I also removed parser on ignore file here. Ignore file parser path. Right? I mean, it's a bit annoying. We are allocating here, but we need the full path. Yeah, it all works, but the directory system is now fine, so it's not bad. Progress from stream 9. Actually, there's formatting I wanted to use. Yeah, so I'll say Kairos 9 June 2023. I'll say reorganize, rather add support for custom working directory. Yeah, so this is what we have done so far. Improve, I guess I can say improve. Work on improving usability. I don't even know how to word that. The progress report only really talks about results, but some other changes in the code base should somehow denote, but might be futile if I don't have a meaningful description that is also short. So refactor lots of related accommodate support to allow for and I think this card is aids and I have to do double instead of a tab. Double space, right? Okay. Okay. So now. So, what is the next step? Making loadable would be neat. It's a bit of UI8s though. Oh. Oh, also one thing I could do instead of like worrying. Change directory is the thing. I don't remember how I did that. It's in platform. Set current directory, right? Okay, so question mark, question mark, question mark. What do I need now? I was thinking maybe instead of passing working directory like 10 times, it would be way easier to just change the directory on the system level, but I don't know how bad that is. Like how much worse or better it would end up being. They wouldn't have to do those like temporary allocations for the path. Which are on arena, so they're not that slow anyways, but they are calling printf, which is slow. And this is not the bottleneck anyways, but would it be cleaner? I'm not sure. Probably not, because it's acting on a system global basically, right? Like the working directory thing, or just like one per process, I think, or maybe one per thread. Actually, I don't know. It's probably per process, I think. But who knows? Maybe it's different. Okay, this is good enough, I think. So what would be nice is allowing you to use the... Like, this is necessary. Or is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm imagining a better kind of system than having to like select the AI, and it would be to have like a trigger. So you'd have like so let's say so maybe here consider how to handle AI initialization. Say start with a for a map named would have a file named test.chi. which would be the main script file for the map, which script trigger file for the map, which would then initialize AI by calling start AI player script name trigger files would be able to load other trigger files would have different API functions than AI files. For obvious reasons, right? I mean, yeah, I don't really want the AI script to be able to like spawn units. I mean, maybe that's something we would want to support eventually for some like weird use case, maybe, but like I feel like that should be in triggers anyways, and the AI should do AI stuff. Shouldn't be coupled together, right? But basically, trigger files would have different API. I will say both of which would be able to hash load other files of the same kind and for the sake of reusability, right? Yeah, so I feel like that's a superior system to doing anything else. So I was thinking like doing this convoluted like AI selection thing, which maybe would be nice for some things, right? And I guess we should also have like a melee setting, probably. So we should be able to set the scenario type to either be a melee, which would be like a standard set of triggers, or we would have like a campaign one, which is a different set of triggers, right? Yeah, I find this neat. Yeah, I don't know honestly. I think I will like this is a good idea. I will post this in Coffee. Probably to this. Yeah, I should also say that. And I think that's it for today. The reason being is I have to. I mean, I could do more for sure, but uh, yeah. So I have to think about few things, but I would want to reorganize how Kairos is structured architecturally. I mean, I guess I'd want to make it more like more sensible to interact with. So basically, instead of having like multiple header files, I think I'd have kairos.h, which is the public header, and kairos internal, which is the internal header, right? And the exposing header would just have the native stuff. Since currently native also hardcodes some like functions for AI, and we'd want that to be exposed to Antigua Terra instead of written in Kairos, since Kairos will be reused not only for CMBW, but it will also have different. It will expose different native functions depending on if we are in trigger mode or in AI mode, right? Uh, so yeah, I think I will do that. Uh, so I don't know, maybe there's lots of things to consider. I'm not a big fan of how much complexity there is to like just running it, because there's like Lexer parser that you have to initialize. Some you also need to free. Kairos AST. Like maybe instead of even having those two steps, I would just pass this a pointer, right? It would be way simpler. Let's try doing that. Ah, fuck. This is also grows on our way. Maybe it's already fine. Maybe this panic mode can be improved by just saying that if Lexer peak token. Let's do this. And now if token type if it's LX token type open brace, that's when we do that, right? And this is to be removed. Okay. Should be better. So now, once they have a cascade of errors, it should actually... Oh, wait. Wrong file. How is this an expression statement? I want to know. Oh, it thinks it's a variable, right? That's funny. Also, this is wrong. The logger gets initialized incorrectly at parser stage. It's supposed to take. Oh my god, the Lexer also needs to. I see, okay. Okay, so that means I can get rid of path in parser. Oh no, never mind. Since this is for the ignore. Adds to the ignore file. And also I added it twice, which is not necessary. It's still giving me the full path. Resolver has it. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, that shouldn't need to be here, by the way. Resolver, when it edits this. So resolver's called and parser here, right? File name. Okay. And now compiler probably also has this problem. Compiler is called on it. So actually, no, this is correct. Is this ever used? Here. Okay. Let's say that's a valid use case. Okay. And now expected semicolon the end of expected semicolon at the end of expression statement. Well, it highlights the next token as if annoying. Whatever. The other problem I had is that it didn't. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's dumb. So panic mode. We have 2 errors. Because we also have the Lexer. I'll duplicate the error, I mean the command, because it's double goofy. And now... This is very much dumb. Thanks is an unexpected token, which is very weird. Mm. Okay, so it's in part scope. Uh, that is sort of weird. It does have a statement, so it does that. Yeah, and then it doesn't activate the panic mode. Yeah, and how do we handle this error case? Hmm. I don't know. Now it works semi-correctly, right? This is a endless loop if we don't have a close brace though. So I think I will re-add that. Yeah, that's really bad. So maybe. Is Lexer UF what I'm looking for? Might be. You. Okay, now it works. So now when let's me. I'm finishing in a sec. Minute. Yeah, it works. So now what I can add to my progress list is re-add panic mode. Just keep using errors, and we'll say improve error handling. Okay. Yeah. So that's it.